Have you ever made a simple decision feel impossible? Not because the decision was huge, but because your mind wouldn't leave it alone. You think about it once, then again, then later that night, then the next morning. You replay every option, every outcome, every mistake you could make. And somehow, the more you think, the less certain you become. A simple choice turns into a mental maze. One conversation gets replayed 20 times. One small mistake becomes proof that something is wrong with you. One future scenario becomes 100 different ways things could go badly. And after a while, you stop trusting yourself. Because every answer creates another question. Every decision creates another doubt. And every moment of silence becomes another chance for your mind to start again. The strange part is, you tell yourself you're just being careful, responsible, thoughtful. But deep down, it doesn't feel thoughtful. It feels exhausting. Because overanalyzing isn't really about thinking clearly. It's about trying to feel safe. So why does your brain keep searching for answers, even when thinking more only makes you feel worse? And why does certainty always seem one thought away, but never actually arrive? The answer isn't that your mind is broken. It's something much deeper. Most people believe they overanalyze because they need more information, more certainty, more clarity. But often, the real problem isn't lack of information, it's discomfort with uncertainty. And that's a very different thing. Because uncertainty is unavoidable. No amount of thinking can eliminate it completely. Yet, your brain keeps trying, which is why overanalyzing often feels productive, while accomplishing absolutely nothing. Think about the situations that you analyze most: relationships, career decisions, text messages, future plans, things people said, things people didn't say. Notice the pattern. Most of them involve uncertainty, something unknown, something you can't fully control, something you can't guarantee. And that's exactly where the mind gets stuck. Because your brain treats uncertainty like a problem that must be solved immediately. So it starts searching, comparing, predicting, preparing, trying to eliminate every possible risk. But the more possibilities you generate, the more uncertainty appears, which means the thinking never ends. You aren't solving the uncertainty, you're multiplying it. The human brain loves certainty. Certainty feels safe, predictable, controllable. But life doesn't work that way. Relationships aren't certain, opportunities aren't certain, the future isn't certain. And yet your brain keeps acting as if one more thought might finally remove all doubt. That's why overanalyzing becomes addictive. Every new thought creates the possibility of relief. Maybe this is the answer. Maybe this perspective will solve it. Maybe this is the missing piece. But the relief never lasts, because uncertainty isn't disappearing. You're simply negotiating with it. The next time you catch yourself overanalyzing, ask this question: am I solving a problem or chasing certainty? Be honest, because those aren't the same thing. A problem has an action. Certainty doesn't. If there's an action you can take, take it. If there isn't, more thinking probably isn't helping. Here's something most people never notice. Overanalyzing often feels safer than deciding, because once you decide, reality begins. You can fail, be wrong, feel regret, face consequences. But while you're still analyzing, all possibilities remain open. Nothing is lost, nothing is risked, which makes analysis feel protective. The problem is, it also keeps life frozen. Give your decisions a deadline. Not every decision deserves unlimited attention. Some decisions need action more than analysis. Set a limit, gather information, think carefully, then choose. Even if uncertainty remains, especially if uncertainty remains. Because confidence doesn't usually appear before action. It grows after action. The biggest cost of overanalyzing isn't stress. It's hesitation. Because while you're trying to find the perfect answer, life keeps moving. Opportunities pass. Conversations never happen. Ideas stay unfinished. Experiences remain hypothetical. And eventually, you realize you've spent more time thinking about life than living it. Learn to recognize the moment thinking becomes repetition. A useful thought creates movement. An overanalysis thought creates another loop. The same question, the same concern, the same scenario, wearing a different disguise. Once you notice the loop, return to something real. A conversation, a walk, a task, an action. Reality often creates more clarity than thinking ever could. Maybe certainty was never the goal. Maybe certainty is impossible. And maybe the people who seem confident aren't certain at all. Maybe they've simply become comfortable moving forward without knowing everything. That's a very different skill, and a much more useful one, because life rewards action under uncertainty, not certainty before action. The truth is, you'll probably always analyze things sometimes. That's part of being thoughtful, part of being human. But over time, you can learn the difference between reflection and rumination, between preparation and avoidance, between solving and circling. And once you learn that difference, something changes. You stop demanding certainty from an uncertain world. You stop waiting for perfect clarity. You stop trying to think your way into complete safety. And slowly, you begin trusting yourself more, not because you know exactly what will happen, but because you know you'll handle whatever happens next. Real growth doesn't come from eliminating uncertainty. It comes from learning to move forward despite it, quietly, one decision at a time.